Hello and welcome to the Developer Explains the Fall of Kyoto Infinite Monarch Point Generation Exploit. So, step 1 of the exploit, you need to be a horde. We are Jianzhao. Step 2, you need to have a vassal, in our case Ainu, and you need to conquer Kyoto. Now, I've just done things through console, but in-game you could certainly do this in, 40 or so years without too much trouble. Now, the actual exploit. Well, if your vassal owns Kyoto, you can go seize land Kyoto. Now, at the moment, this causes a huge amount of liberty desire, but we're going to get around that later. So, you seize Kyoto and you get the Fall of Kyoto event. Yay, prestige and free monarch points. Now, as a horde, we are able to raise the province, which is important for making it an infinite exploit. Then, we can give him the province back, and he's got high liberty desire because of the land that we just took, but we did gain some prestige, so we could placate him down. Let's pretend we had lots of prestige. And we could make him loyal again. Well, we could immediately seize Kyoto. This time it doesn't cause as much liberty desire because we've burnt it down somewhat, and how much liberty desire you gain when you seize land is proportional to the development. So, let's seize it again. Oh, we get more prestige and more admin, and more diplo, and more mill. I think you see where this is going. Now, because we're a horde and we've already raised it at the moment, we aren't allowed to raise it again for another 20 years. But if you were to imagine that in 20 years' time you raised it again, and again, and again, until it was a 1-1-1 province, then it would only cost you 5... It would only cost you 5 liberty desire... Sorry, 15 liberty desire to seize. Because let's look at some of his other provinces. He's got some 1-1-1 provinces, and if we were to seize those, it would cost 15% liberty desire. So if we imagined that Kyoto was a 1-1-1, we could certainly do the same. And what we would do then is we would just keep granting and seizing Kyoto for 15% instead of 40 at the moment. And every time we would get 20 prestige, and we'd be able to pay it down for a net increase of 5%. 5% increase in liberty desire. And you can do other things like spend money to make this go down by building forts in his land so he's constantly in debt, and then spending your own money to pay off his debt to decrease the liberty desire and turn the engine completely infinite. Cool. So, I hope you will use this Infinite Monarch Point exploit to your advantage in your campaigns, and join me for one of our own soon. Bye-bye. And one final thing, there is a specific reason why I'm not using one of the Japanese type vassals to do this. It's because when the daimyos, get control of Kyoto by event, it automatically moves their capital, and then you won't be able to seize it because you can't seize someone's capital. So don't make that rookie mistake. Cool, see ya, bye.